Hey guys, so this video is on module 7, so the VO2max or maximal aerobic capacity lab. This video is going to be pertaining to the actual lab report. No, it was pretty challenging last time with it being the first lab report with how much you have to do. We have decided that we're going to cut out the assignment that we had that was going to be due this week and just let you guys get started on the next lab report as Ms. Coleman and I are going through and grading all of your lab reports. So that way we can get those back to you and you can make adjustments to this upcoming lab report and do better. Just a reminder that this is the first time that we're doing all these labs online, so it's not ideal. And we know hands-on experience would be so much better and would be easier to get us to have our conversation. And we're kind of on a week-to-week basis with this, but thanks for sticking with us throughout it. What the assignment is, what the lab report is going to be a pre-test, post-test VO2max test. Sounds weird, but it's going to be going through Bruce protocol for both the pre-test, so the baseline. The individuals are going to go through a 5-week HIIT protocol. Side note, body weight circuits are not HIIT, so we're not going to be using those. We're going to do a real HIIT protocol for those 5 weeks, and then you're going to bring everyone back, retest their VO2max, and compare to see if there were any changes. So is it better, worse, or did it pretty much stay the same throughout? Also note that the values that you're given are probably more likely to be VO2 peaks rather than VO2 maxes, unless we were to do verification phases on the individuals or we see a plateau during the Bruce protocol test, which you'll learn all that in lecture. Let's see, what else do I want to say? The type of stats that we're doing on this particular assignment is going to be a paired sample t-test. So since we're using the same participants pre and post, that'll be why we will use the paired sample t-test, and that'll be just to compare themselves to themselves. I'll do another video on what the visual should be like for this assignment. It's going to be a spaghetti plot. They're actually pretty cool. And I'll give you a reason on why we're going to do that instead of like a line graph, as well as how to interpret it. But for this lab report, it's going to be doing the same thing as the other one in that you're going to do a full lab report. So you'll have your cover page, you'll have your introduction, your method section, where you'll mention your participants, the equipment used, the protocol, and the statistical analysis, which, like I mentioned, is going to be a paired sample t-test. And then you'll have your results and your discussion and your references. Remember to use peer-reviewed sources. Good way to go about that is to use the Georgia Southern Library to search for those, or looking on Google Scholar. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Thanks.